So we're going to talk about questions, right? So this is, as facilitators, this is the bread and butter of our work, right? Is asking questions, asking good quality questions. So when it comes to questions, there's a few things that you might want to keep in mind. One is that often questions that are short and open-ended are more potent, right? You couldn't guess the answer. These are called dynamic or powerful questions. So, and powerful questions really invite more depth. It's like opening the door to a big room that has lots of other doors, right? Versus what we call narrow questions, which is a question with a binary answer, like yes, no, inside or outside, the binary, right? So there's this idea of, can I ask questions that really evoke more of the Circlese world, that inspire like self-curiosity, right? And part of that is actually being connected to my own curiosity and then channeling that into a question, right? Now there's a couple of guidelines that I just want to offer you that I find really valuable. Why questions tend to get people analytical in their head, not that being in their head is bad and wrong, but in their head in a kind of self-evaluative and or defensive way. So whenever I have a why question, so I often translate it into a what or how question. Wow, why do you do that? Versus, what about that is so compelling? Or what is it about this that makes you want it so bad, right? So there's this invitation into the what or the how questions, like, how does that show up for you? This takes away, this sort of decreases defensiveness and increases curiosity. So one of the things that I'm going to invite you to do is, in the next conversation, think of your why questions and just start to translate them into what questions and see what happens.